Hi, Nomi. Investors are very disappointed. I am sure that you guys had a very restless night, just like I did. So I'm here to deliver you the very brutal, honest, hardcore truth about what's going on. And this is going to be a two-part series. First part is going to be what me as a NIO owner, I can see NIO spend money on. And then also part two, which is going to be the next video, I'll be explaining where the money is going at areas that we can't see. So to say that many investors were disappointed with the 1 billion note offering would be an understatement. A lot of you guys are worried about profitability. Why is NIO burning so much money? Is NIO wasting money recklessly? Even here domestically in China, a lot of influencers are saying, if you do the math, NIO burns about 60 million RMB per day. Some people are criticizing this, but most people are praising NIO CEO for his ability to get funding. But where is this money all going? That's the biggest concern. Well, here's my story about what happened, and this is pretty insane. So NIO offers freebies sometimes. For example, this cup. I got 3 of those freebies. The first one was intentional. Of course, people were saying, hey, if you come to the service center, you can get a free cup. Lots of people, lots of customers checking out the car. And actually, they're doing a special promo for NIO owners. You can come over here and then get one of these free cups. Check this out, NIO Summer 2023 Beijing. So of course I went there to get my first free cup, and then the second free cup, I got it when I went to the delivery center to help King take delivery of his ES6. He got a free cup as well, and I got a free cup as well because, you know what, they said you could scan and get another cup. Nice. Freebies, huh? So I got 2 cups already. That's enough. We don't need a third cup. But just the other day on September 13th, while I was doing a battery swap, a NIO employee forced me to get another free cup. So guys, there's a nice fellow gentleman, and he's got the free cups. I've already gotten 2 free cups. He wants me to get a 3rd free cup. I mean, like, might be a little bit too much, but he's kind of insisting on me getting another free cup. Yeah, looks like I might get another free cup. So of course I scanned the QR code as a NIO owner, and then also took pictures with him. And obviously this is for his KPI. He has to meet a certain number of target customers that got free cups. That's part of his job requirement. Of course, I didn't need this 3rd cup, so what I decided to do was to give that cup to the NIO manager. I went to the service center to give this cup to the NIO manager, but he was busy talking to a customer, and he just decided on the spot, why don't we give this cup to the customer? So we gave this cup to the customer, and he was absolutely blown away by the hospitality of NIO. And I talked to him a little bit about the freebies that we get and all the benefits of being a NIO owner, and he was just blown away. And of course, he placed down an order of the ES8. So guys, I actually just helped the NIO manager sell another NIO, buying the ES8. Now the cup isn't gonna cost more than $2-3 at most. But from this whole thing, we were able to get a successful sale. So was this all worth it? I'd say absolutely. So on paper, NIO might be giving away a lot of free cups, might seem bad and excessive, but it does help contribute to sales. And the NIO wine that we get every year makes us love the company even more, and makes us even more unlikely to switch brands in the future. And of course, to create a joyful lifestyle and share it with friends and family, and hopefully get them to buy a NIO too. And then another part, and this is going to be unbelievable, but promise me, do not click off this video yet. Hang on tight, because this is also quite mind-blowing. NIO hosted a League of Legends tournament. Well, sort of like League of Legends. Honor of Kings, which is the most popular phone game here in China. It's pretty much like League of Legends. They had their own tournament, and all the participants were NIO owners. The broadcasters were also NIO owners, and then the audience was fans and family and friends, and they held this whole entire tournament, and there was also like a champion. And of course, NIO spent some money on this tournament. Is that a waste of money? No. Why? Because from what I learned, there were people, semi-pros, that wanted to participate in a tournament like this, and they bought a NIO just to participate in this tournament. And also, you got to think about this as advertising, because this game is very popular amongst the younger generation, and it's being live streamed, and it's getting attention by a lot of younger people who would otherwise not known the brand NIO. So is that worth it? Of course. But did NIO spend money on this? Yes, they did. Another very big area that NIO is spending money on is the expansion of stores. Whilst Xpeng is contracting and closing down stores, NIO is building more stores to expand its sales force. And what's really interesting is right now, NIO's market cap is about to fall below that of Xpeng's, which is absolutely unbelievable. But is that the right move to open more stores? Of course. Expanding your sales force, getting your product to areas where people may have never seen the product before. It's sales, advertising, test drive, all in one in the front lines. And those big bombastic new houses that they're spending a ton of money for rent on, are those worth it? Of course. Those are there to cement NIO's brand as a high-tier luxury brand. And it's working. July, sales, incredible sales. 59% market share. But then you guys are all so worried about losses, so worried about profitability and NIO wasting money. The money spent is justified. NIO's not spending money on private jets and stuff. The CEO still takes the train. He's a humble guy. And think about it this way, all right? NIO's CEO has said that NIO is still a very young company, and you can't expect a kid to make a profit when he's only like 8 years old. NIO right now is only 8 years old. It's only been 8 years since the founding of NIO. So Tesla was founded in 2003. 8 years after that is 2011. Selling right now would be like selling Tesla stock at 2011 at $2 a share, accounting for splits, when right now it's like $266 a share. You guys are so worried about profits right now. We're not in the phase for profits. All right, NIO is still in the growth and expansion phase where they need a lot of money to cement their place at the #1 spot, grow, and they're succeeding at this. Don't forget, the numbers don't lie. 59% market share. The BMW and all those guys are pissing their pants. When an auto expo happens, the auto expo manager puts NIO next to BMW, and BMW absolutely hates it because most NIO owners come from BMW, but it's still too early. It took Amazon 10 years before showing a profit. It took Tesla 16 years before showing a profit. NIO is right now only at 8 years old, only half of the distance, half of the way there. Are you going to sell now at the bottom? Obviously not financial advice. There's so much of this focus on profitability when NIO is still in the growth phase, and also people being disappointed with this 17% drop. Yes, I'm disappointed as well, but this percentage move is going to be peanuts compared to where it's going to be in the future. And you got to ask yourself the question, are you in it for a quick flip, or are you in it for the long-term investing? Because it took Tesla 12 years to go from $2 up to 266. If you're in it for a quick flip, go to the casino. Look, Tesla back in 2011 dropped 25%. So what? Big deal. You think Tesla investors right now are concerned about that back then? This is what you guys are stressed about. This is what you guys are worried about. Again, I gotta re-emphasize that NIO will not go bankrupt, all right? Because first of all, NIO CEO is a master at getting money. People in China are even praising him for that. He's able to get money anywhere. But even if that doesn't prevail, second is that NIO is too valuable to go bankrupt. There's no way, because if the market cap goes down quite a lot, there's going to be plenty of people willing to scoop NIO up just for the infrastructure, just for the patents, just for the swap stations and the charging stations, because those are worth a lot of money. We might be running down the hill, but we're not going to go over the edge. All right. And in my opinion, selling right now would be like selling back in 2011 with Tesla stock, because you were concerned about a 20% drop in Tesla stock back then. NIO still needs more time. It's going to be a long-term investment, and the money is going to good use. And in my next video, I'll be explaining why they're spending money on some mind-blowing stuff that will absolutely blow you away. Stay safe, stay healthy, peace out.